My Supreme Court case is Santa Fe Independent School District versus Doe. This case deals with the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment. In this case, Santa Fe High School led a prayer before one of their football games by a designated student. The prayer was overtly Christian, and one Mormon and one Catholic family filed suit over this prayer. They wanted to remain anonymous, so they are referred to as Doe. The First Amendment obviously states the freedom of religion, among other things. However, the Establishment Clause connected to the First Amendment states that neither a state nor the federal government can set up a church, neither can pass laws which aid one religion, aid all religions, or prefer one religion over another. And the two families, one Catholic and one Mormon, thought the overtly Christian prayer violated the Establishment Clause. The school district thought it didn't violate the clause because it creates a venue for student expression. They stated, "Our policy serves the important and legitimate goals of the event, promoting good sportsmanship and establishing the appropriate environment for competition." When this case was in the lower courts, the school had a vote. They voted on if they wanted the prayer before their games, and if they did, who would lead the prayer. The school ended up voting that they did in fact want the prayer before the game. However, the district court ruled this out because the Constitution protects the minority. In this case, the minority was the people who lost the vote and did not want the prayer before their football games. During the court process, some of the fellow students who wanted the Christian prayer started targeting the other students who in fact did not want the prayer. They said that if they don't like the prayer, don't come to the games. And this is another part of the Constitution that protects the people. Exclusion. If they didn't like it, then don't come. However, since it is a public event, everyone has the right to go to the football game. The Supreme Court, in a 6-3 opinion delivered by Justice John Paul Stevens, ruled that the prayer before the football game had in fact violated the Establishment Clause. Stevens said since the activity takes place in a regularly scheduled school-sponsored function conducted on school property, it did violate the Establishment Clause. While Chief Justice Rehnquist, who wrote the dissent, said the complete opposite, stating that the speech would be private, chosen, and delivered by the speaker rather than public school-sponsored speech. Moving forward, this is still a highly debated topic in public versus private schools. Currently, private schools are still allowed to say a prayer before a football game because it does not violate the Establishment Clause, while a public school that is run by the government isn't allowed to say any type of prayer in school-based activities based on a precedent set by Santa Fe versus Doe.